All right, if you guys are planning on coming out, you hear that, your best 4 games count. You can play up to 24 games. It's one of those formats where you can buy multiple entries. I believe your first 2 entries are free. Your first 2 entries are free, but you need to play at least 4 games. That's 4 different games. There we go. All right, now that announcements are over. Special thanks to Chad Hastings, who runs the Delaware Pinball League. Special thanks to Chad Hastings, who runs the Delaware Pinball League. I shouldn't say league. He runs pretty much everything out of Delaware. Guy's fantastic. He has set up our audio setup here so that we're going to hear us over his nice loudspeakers and his nice loud pants. Is the camera back? Okay, we're good.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Sorry about that, guys. We're just getting set up here. I'm sorry to cut you off. We're getting everything set up and ready. We got a whole ton of machines. We got 8 total machines we have cameras on. So you're going to see us bouncing between a couple of them as qualifying begins, and it looks like we're going to be starting soon. So for this morning, we're going to stream a little bit of Iron Maiden for about an hour, then we'll switch it up to another machine as we go. I'll get you guys some links throughout the day to show you what the standings are.
I don't think anybody will mind that we stream Iron Maiden for an hour.
I don't think so either. Do you guys mind? Do you mind?
I kind of want to go play. I'm not playing in the tournament.
I know you.
You guys can rest your heads. What's up, dude? How's it going? How you doing?
All right.
Sorry, I'm going to be yelling at people a lot during the stream as well. Anyway, hold on. Let me go over the sponsors. I didn't go over the sponsors. So, we do want to thank all of our sponsors, and we'll probably be doing this every hour or so. We're going to get a bunch of them on the stream. We can do some interviews, things like that. It'll be great. But right now, our current list of sponsors is, of course, us, Rage Tilt Pinball. That's RageTiltPinball.com. We sell apparel, shirts, hats. We have beer koozies. We have stickers. We got a bunch of crap. Feel free to swing by our website. We have 3 new designs that we just put live on the website last night. Kind of don't buy them because we want to sell them here at the show. I'm just kidding. If you want to buy them, feel free to buy them. Other sponsors include Pin Crossing, which is located in the Railroad Street Bar and Grill. If you're in the Pennsylvania area, Philadelphia area, it's maybe 45 minutes to an hour outside of Philadelphia. Excellent place to play. One of the out of the locations in the Philadelphia area, it has probably got the nicest conditions machines you can play. Plus, there's lots of booze and good food. So if you have the time, go out there. Pinball Star Amusements, that's Mike, correct? Who runs Pinball Star Amusements? Joe? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Joe, I'm sorry. Joe, I'm sorry.
He yelled at me yesterday.
And I yelled at her yesterday for not knowing your name. Joe,
I
hope Joe's not watching. He's busy. He's selling shirts. He's not going to know. Anyway, Joe, out of Pinball Star Amusements, he'll probably be over here talking to us shortly, or at some point during the day. Pinball Star Amusements, great place to go. He sells Houdinis. He sells Jersey Jack. He sells all sorts of stuff, and I think he's got a pretty big delivery range. So if you're interested in any of those games, feel free to reach out to him. Also, Rock Fantasy, concert and pinball shop. Kind of famous, a little bit famous. You may have heard of him, maybe not. I'm sure you did. Titan Pinball sells pinball rubbers, another one of our sponsors. Actually just ordered a bunch of rubbers for my Judge Dredd at home from Titan Pinball. Excellent quality products. Feel free to shop from Titan Pinball. Other list, I should probably go quicker because I'm just rambling. Modern Pinball NYC, Pincades, Lure Mods, the Stern Pro Circuit, of course, Back Alley Creations, the Pinball Gallery in Malvern, Pennsylvania, where we normally stream from, and the Game Exchange of Colorado. All of our sponsors, excellent people. Please patronize their businesses. They are fantastic, and they are helping keep they're not helping keep pinball alive. They're helping bring pinball back to amazing glory. If you can see, I don't know if you can see behind me here, we already have tons of people lined up playing in the tournament. Tons of people signed up for the tournament. This stuff is fantastic. I'm going to take a glare over at our main screen here. So we're watching a little bit of footage on Iron Maiden. You guys may have heard of that. It's kind of a big deal game. We did a stream on it earlier in the week. This game is absolutely fantastic. This is going to be a Pro edition. I don't think LEs or premiums are out yet, but we're going to have a Pro. We have a Pro edition Iron Maiden here. Set kind of tight. All the games here are going to be set kind of tight. Sorry, I'm glaring at the screen as I talk.
Can I sneak past
Do I got to move? You need me to move? I don't scooch.
I get into my corner of the world here. All right. So it looks like I don't know everybody's name, but that's okay. So we've got somebody up on Iron Maiden. That's for this.
Oh, a nib for the touchscreen. I like the delay. I can see myself.
It shouldn't be that big of a delay either.
So, 12 total games. If you're coming out to play and you're just not here yet, I also advise if you are coming out to play, you should come out early. A lot of people playing. The earlier you get here, the more chances you're going to have to get in on your games. Beck, you want to say hello?
Hello.
Look at that.
Hello.
Beck, known in the chat normally as Lemon Half. She is handling all of our, not all of, most of our logistical work, and I'm super glad she is, because that means I don't have to.
She's a friggin' rock star.
Absolutely. I hope you don't mind during the course of this. I will be drinking. I should take the label off this.
I don't think anybody's gonna mind, buddy.
I don't think I care either. Also, a little hot. Why is there a dude in our booth? Oh, he's taking a photo.
Oh, somebody wants a photo with the Reach Tilt crew.
Hey, look at that. All right. We have somebody in our booth right now getting their photo taken with our booth folk. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
There's a line for the Pinfest already for the tournament. It goes on forever. We've got huge turnout.
Huge. Y-U-G-E. Huge turnout. Turnout similar to a little bit of this going on here.
All right.
So, do you want to chat about? What's that? Yeah. Barely, but yeah. So this is wired, but we're doing Wi-Fi, but we're just using it for the chat. So we're squeaking by.
That's a good question.
We're addressing some technical difficulties. They're not too technical or difficult, I hope.
Things that some people don't know is that there's a lot of moving parts in a tournament like this.
Oh, absolutely. Wait, you want to turn that camera some more?
Yeah. Let's squeak it over a little bit so I can be on here with you. All right.
Oh. Why did we pick a box that is the exact dimensions of the camera?
Because it's the only box I could find. All right, so let me
Valid.
Let me bring this like. Sorry, I muted us so people can hear me. All right, so we've got 18 games I think total in the competition.
Oh, I thought it was 12.
No, we got 18.
Oh, we got 18 games.
So there's 6 bonus games.
6 bonus games. Does that mean you get to take them home at the end?
You do, actually. Whoever wins,
that is
you
not
take
true.
them all. No,
That's
it's not true. It's not true. I'm just kidding. But yeah, so thank you guys for hanging out with us. We've got, surprisingly enough, this is a huge operation. We've got scaffolding above games. We've got tons of cameras out here. It's been a bit of a learning experience for us, for sure.
We're sitting in front of 3 monitors with another monitor, or 3 computers with another one behind us.
It's ridiculous. So this is a bit of a learning experience for us. So hang out with us. Don't be mad at us if we drop off and have to reconnect. We appreciate you guys being here. So,
or be mad at us. What are you going to do?
You can be mad at us
what
and then give us money for t-shirts would be cool.
I'm just kidding.
But no. So as we're switching around, there might be some black screens, there might be some of this and that. We're trying here, folks. It's all for you. For you.
Oh, I should point
you
too.
Specifically.
I should point. I did it for the games.
Anyway.
I do it mostly for the games.
All right.
These 2 are wireless.
These are wireless to my phone right now. All right, so we're gonna end up switching one of these around to a different network here quick. So we're getting started. So luckily we'll have all the kinks worked out before finals tomorrow.
I just look at the screen. I see myself playing because of the delay. Also, someone left a washer laying here, and I've been playing with this like a fidget, like a little fidget tool. I love it.
All right, so. We are well underway here.
We are.
I'm pretty excited. This has been months and months of planning and late night crying and texting and yelling at each other. And but we're here. We made it. We're alive.
We brought our booth. We're selling
here.
shirts. I sold 3 games already. I keep looking at the screen. I need to look at the camera.
I bought a game.
Listen. So here's what happens yesterday. We get here, and I knew I had sold all my games already. And I'm looking around and I'm like, oh man, there's a There's an Earth Shaker over there for 2,200, which also there's an Earth Shaker here for 22 hundos. Like just putting that out there. But I'm looking around at games. This guy's yelling at me, and he's going, "You need a pintervention. You can't stop buying games. What do we need to call a specialist in? Blah blah blah." He's going on and on and on about how I have a problem buying games. Then what happens? I don't buy a game, and then I turn around and he's like, "I bought a World Cup soccer," and I'm like, "What? What? You just yelled at me all day."
I can't help it. I can't help it. I have a problem. Step one, when you have a problem, is
to acknowledge the
is admitting you have a problem.
Acknowledging the problem.
I have a problem. I'm obsessed with pinball, so I hope all of you can relate to that.
It's not so much of a problem.
No, I mean, but see, my problem is a lot less than your problem.
My problem is I don't have any room.
Because you have no furniture or living room or
I have a sofa in my a love seat. I have a love seat in my office.
And what's it sitting next to?
A slick chick.
Okay. And what about your first floor? What you got down there?
I got a dining room table in my kitchen.
And a fridge. There's
a fridge. I got a stove. I got a fully functioning kitchen, and all right. I got a lot of games.
Yeah, but we made room, so we
made some room so I can bring in more games.
Here's the thing: it's we're buying these games, and we're getting all of this stuff. And what are we planning on doing with it?
Someday
in
the future, we want to open our own joint because we think that'd be super cool and super fun. And then we're not being chained down by the man.
The man.
Although the man pays my 401k, so I can't complain about the man too much.
Hey, you know what's funny actually about that? I just got my letter of full vestment to my pension.
For your pension? Oh, what are you, an old man?
I know.
Is it the 50s?
It is, apparently.
Got a pension.
But anyway, so we've got stern iron. Oh, you hear that? Did you hear that? I just became a man. So we've got Stern Iron Maiden.
I'm glad I was here for that moment.
Thank you, officially.
So do you want to talk about Iron Maiden a little bit?
Yeah.
All right, so we streamed Iron Maiden both Tuesday and Wednesday, and we are currently streaming it now. We will start switching around to some of the other tournament games.
And it doesn't actually look like anybody is playing it right now.
No, somebody's playing it. I just saw a ball.
Oh, yeah, there you go. So we got a little kid up here.
So Iron Maiden, Stern's newest game. I know we have not been the biggest fanboys of Stern's games.
No, you've heard it a bunch. Actually,
there's a bunch of gems that I really love. I love Spider-Man. I love Game of Thrones. And I know he loved that game when it came out. But I haven't had a Stern game come out where it comes out and I'm like, this is the game. This is the game. Like Dialed In came out and I was always like, oh, this game's amazing. Like that came out. That my tune has changed with Iron Maiden. Oh. Also, I love Iron Man by Stern. No. My tune has absolutely changed with Iron Maiden. I put a couple games in on Iron Maiden. We put a couple games in the other night. The hype is real. Like, the hype is true. The game is absolutely amazing. The shot layout's real nice. The reward, the feeling of rewards for what you do is really great. The fact that there are multi-ball modes is really nice. The art on the DMD screen.
Yeah, Zombie Yeti killed it with the art on this. Man. If you're watching or anybody knows Zombie Yeti,
the game is it's the complete package.
And
I mean, I like Iron Maiden. We were listening to it on the way in here, but I'm not like a huge Iron Maiden fan. But the music, the shots, the art, everything is really it's on point.
Would
it's
you
a fantastic
say
game.
by proxy, the game has made you more of an Iron Maiden fan than you were before?
No.
I know you're not a huge music person.
Yeah, I'm not a big music person in the first place, but I have 3 or 4 Iron Maiden songs on my iPod now. Okay. It's not like I just put them on there. They've been there for a while.
Okay.
But no. The game is. I'm excited to see the LE. If I bought one, which we're talking about maybe, but if I bought one, I personally would probably buy a Pro. I'm sure the LE is going to be great. But for me, that's just more stuff to fix.
Yeah,
we were talking about that yesterday. But no.
Especially with just a surprising amount of air balls that have been happening. Of course, the thing's brand new. This particular one we just unboxed yesterday afternoon. If you follow us on Instagram, you probably saw it. But this is there's the amount of air balls that you get in this game is a little ridiculous. So in my opinion, and Matt seems to share the same idea, is that if we get to the point where you've got big toys on the playfield and that kind of thing, that ball's going to jump and start breaking them toys.
I have a concern.
Yeah, so I mean, I like the plastic idea. One, it's cheaper.
I think it looks better. That's my personal opinion. I love the art on the machine. So then when they put those plastics, like up in the top right, you're not going to be able to see it. on here, but like up in the top right, there's a stand-up plastic of Cyber Eddie, and I love that art. And while the 3D, like the toy, is really nice, I think the art is. I just like the look of the art much better. The machine is, but the game is fantastic. We're talking about what we have multiple modes. Some of those modes include multi-balls. We have multiple other multi-balls, like mummy multi-ball, things like that. And then you have, in addition to that, things you're trying to achieve mode-wise, you also have the power spinner and the power pops, where you have this risk-reward, this fantastic risk-reward system where it's like, okay, I need to hit the spinner 40 times. When I rip that spinner 40 times, it's going to light a stand-up target for a power jackpot. And it's like, yeah, I could hit that and collect that power jackpot, or I could also try to complete the ramps, was it 8 or 7 times? 7 or 8 times.
Something like that.
Yeah, I could also complete the ramps 7 or 8 times. What's up, dude? How's it going?
Or each loop. We got Pin Daddy in
We
the
have
house.
Pin Daddy here. If we get the cameras here,
He's going to come and hang out for a little bit at some point.
Yep, just let us know. Yeah, but
Got the wrong one.
it's
all
all right.
good. There's so many screens.
Yeah,
like,
we've been fumbling through.
we need to get a bag of
I'm glad you
popcorn.
got the classic chairs.
Oh, I brought these from home. These are like the nice soft. I got a big ass, man. A big butt. I got a big butt. I like a little cushion. I like a little cushion on my bottom. But that was Pin Daddy. He'll be coming in later, and he'll be doing some streaming as well. Where did I leave off? Power jackpots. So you have this. So it's like, okay, I ripped that spinner 40 times. I can hit that power jackpot, right? Or it's like, no, I can collect all the ramps, and then the power jackpot value will go up, and then it will also be multiplied. And then it's like, all right, now I've done 2. But you could do the power pops too. The risk there, so the reward potential is really big. Complete a bunch of things, get some ridiculous like 7 million point jackpot times 5. Or cash it out early, complete it and cash it out early. Because the problem is, if you drain, that doesn't carry over ball to ball. What's going on, dude?
Yeah, the amount of options that you have for gameplay.
Tell your friends they can watch you play on the internet.
The amount of options that you have, you can tell from the minute you turn it on that this is a pinball player's table.
Yeah.
And somebody mentioned it the other day. It feels like an old Williams DMD. This game is just fantastic.
Yeah, and you can. I was discussing with Beck the other night. One of the things that I absolutely love. Did we check what color our text is going to appear on this? By the way, why am I talking about that?
No, you're good. You're good.
So one of the things that I absolutely love about Iron Maiden, we were talking about it, and then I was talking about it with Beck, is that when you say you're in multi-ball, and you trap up, and you've got a split down there, and you've got one ball in the left flipper and one ball in the right flipper, and you need to make that right-hand orbit. Well, guess what? You're not going to make the right-hand orbit from the left-hand flipper, because if you're cradling up a ball on the right-hand side, that upper right flipper's blocking the orbit. That's really, really cool. So it's like, you can't just trap up both balls and then just milk some super point shot. The shots that you need to make, you are actively blocking those shots. Or if you need to make the upper left orbit and you have a ball trapped up on the left and right, well, you're going to block it with that upper third, the kind of micro flipper.
And the way that the combos work. I was watching Keith Owen talk about it on Stern's channel, and the combos are that some machines you can sit there and rip a shot over and over and over and over and over, and it's combo times 1, times 2, times 3. But because this machine was built by a pinball player, the combos, I think the max combo you can get is 7 or 8, and that's the number of shots that are available in the game.
Yep.
So if you're going to get combos, you better hit that left ramp, right ramp, center ramp, the inside upper loop, the outside upper loop, the tiny stand-up. You need to actually be able to combo these shots 4 different shots to be able to get that combo value. Now,
and combos are incredibly satisfying. The loop on the left loop you hit from the upper right flipper, if you can get in a groove on that and you watch, you can see the kind of lights trailing on that left side loop. Every time you hit it, it lights up, another light lights up, and it keeps going until it lights up for a jackpot, correct? I think so. Anyway, hitting that loop over and over and over again and building that up, incredibly satisfying. Very similar if you've ever played The Getaway or even High Speed, or if you've played No Fear.
It's this loop right up here that comes up and around and back down.
Huh.
You'll see that pop up there.
Oh, look at this guy over here.
So we got all kinds of people here. Dude, this is going to be, I think, one of the most successful Pinfest shows.
I was talking about this loop.
Oh, this outside loop. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
This guy right up in
Re-detail
here.
it.
And then it hits there and shoots.
That's the
right
loop
back
I'm talking about.
Mucho satisfying. Trying to say hi to Matt as he rolls by.
That's all right. So So, but that upper loop is crazy satisfying. And this game is just fantastic. So we're not going to be doing a play-by-play here during the qualifying stuff.
There's going to be a lot. We might do a little bit, but there's going to be a lot of qualifying.
Yeah, so I'm telling you, the line is actually all the way past our booth still to get people registered. We've got never drains going crazy. This is awesome. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Like I got to tell you, thank you for hanging out with us here on Twitch. I assume if you're here, you're probably in, or if you're not here in Allentown, you're probably in jail or something, because you should be here.
And if you're in jail, break out.
That's right. Yeah,
You have no excuse not to be here unless you're dead or in jail. And if you're in jail, break out.
That's right. So this is absolutely crazy, guys.
Yeah.
You have to get down here, get in line, play in this tournament.
Bowden's playing something. You want me to find out what it is? You want to switch?
Where's he at?
I don't know. We'll check.